Alright guys, so this is Astracraft, a new game that I just found out about, and this is my first time recording my gameplay of anything, so we're gonna give this a whirl, see how it goes. So as you guys can see, my username is Crestdragon, and that is pretty much the only name I use when I'm gaming. It's a name I've had for many years. Basically, I've had it since high school when I played text-based games. So I've done a few of the practice, the trials in the game already, but I'm gonna start from the very beginning for you guys, just so that anyone else who is interested in this game can kind of see the basic controls, how you add items and rotate things and whatever. So I'm just going to do the first one and then basically see how that goes. And hopefully this will give you guys a nice insight into what this game is all about.
Tap to select the cube. Tap to install the cube.
So as you can see, it's very simple. You click on an item and then your little robot, you just click on them and you just keep tapping. So these are legs. You rotate it, you just put your finger down. So use your thumb. So you can move left and right, forward, backwards, and you use your right thumb. So right now, using my left thumb, left and right, forwards, backwards, right thumb, up, down, left and right. It turns your robot as well. Now when I say robot, I don't actually mean strictly like a leg robot or whatever, because there's also wheels and other options that you get in this game.
Tap modify to customize your war wagon. Tap to select Midnight Party. Tap to install. Tap apply to complete modification.
Alright, so another feature in this game is that you can actually modify on the go. Now, there's going to be a little icon here for your weapons, and basically you just shoot while it's firing. I'm not very good at this, obviously. But yeah, you just aim. Should have said aim, but basically you aim, and that's kind of the basics. So you've got ways to move. Deleting a module is very simple. Melee weapons, it's as easy as it sounds. Basically, if it's a blade or something, you run into an item and you blow it up. Rotating them is really easy. Midnight Party and Curtain Call, these are all different items. They're all different weapons. Royal Salvo, sorry. Leaper is really cool. This is the most recent one I did. So all these items, these are really, really cool. I'm actually going to go into and do the highlight of the weapons for you guys, because I think they're the most unique for this game. So, controls are a little touchy, in my opinion, but then again, I'm not really used to playing on my phone. I actually play Crossout, and Crossout is done on the computer, so this is a little different. Just gonna turn around. So it was really easy, but that gives you an idea of how those work. So as I was saying, I do play on Crossout. My username is also ChrisDragon on Crossout. I play that on the PC. So when NTAC, who I follow on YouTube, he actually plays Crossout on a bunch of other games, he actually made a video about this one, and so I figured I would give it a try. So, Midnight Party. Keep in mind, I've already done all these missions, all these little tutorial missions, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's still really difficult to play this game. I'm just not used to it. So these guys, they're called lighthouses. And hopefully I didn't aim properly. I'm gonna get blown up here in a minute. Alright, so now when you're fighting against anything, you always have to blow every single piece up. Plus, when you're doing the tutorials, it'll tell you victory if you've actually blown everything up. Now, keep in mind, there are little modules. I mean, I know they call them war wagons in the game, but I think that's in reference to your whole vehicle. The little robot in the very center is basically like the power supply, I guess is the best way to explain it. Now, I did Midnight Party, Curtain Call. I might as well do this one. So okay, so that one was pretty easy, but this item is crazy. Now the only thing is, there's a shield here, so you kind of have to... Actually, I can't use that. I just remembered. So, back up just a little bit. And this thing, the range on it is really weird, but as long as you get the right angle, see there's that little guy there? There you go. So that thing is really powerful, but the angle to shoot it at is really weird. So that was Curtain Call, Royal Salvo. This one's very similar to an item in Crossout. See the little guy there? That is the thing that you have to try to kill. And keep in mind the angles. There's little red circles there. I don't know if you guys are able to see them, but I can barely see them. This dude's just running around with one leg. Oh no! Oh, gotta get him. There we go. So as you guys can see, it's really, really fun, but coming from a, using a PC where I've got a keyboard and a mouse and everything, and things are really, really simple because I'm used to them. This is a bit of a challenge. So the last one that I did yesterday was Leaper. So I'm going to show you guys this one. This one's actually really cool. So generally, you want a running start with these. These are actually jumping legs. So they're kind of like a jumping spider. So, see if I time this right. There we go. And jump up again. Now this is a little bit tricky. I did it yesterday, but we'll see if I can do it this time. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, there's lots of unique items. Crossout is very similar, but this game is completely different. As you can see, because leapers, you can't do that in Crossout. You're basically limited to being on the ground unless you're using rockets to shoot up into the air, and that's a little tricky to do. So I'm gonna do a couple more tutorials here. These are just some other ones you guys can see in advance, just in case any of you guys are wondering, is this game for me? Well, I will tell you right now, this game it's gonna take a while to learn. Like I said, I'm coming from a PC, but yeah, this is a really fun game. So this is the first tutorial that I actually haven't done. I'm going to be showing you guys, so I'm actually going to be reading it and understanding it and trying to learn. Alrighty. Oops. So, as you guys can see, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. So yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell what I did there, but I accidentally went backwards and used the leapers and jumped off the platform. So that was not a good idea. Alright, what do we got here? Venus Blessing. Venus Blessing, help you teammates energy repair. Interesting. So it's a healing item. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing there. Okay. Alright guys, so yeah. Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to survive. Okay, that makes more sense. So that was a little bit tricky. So basically you're just supposed to delay, your guide blowing up. Okay, fair enough. And another thing, as you guys go through these, you will see new modes popping up. And so right now I'm just in the module trial, just because I'm trying to learn the game. But you've got Infinite Arena, Rumble mode, Storm mode. Some of these, according to Entac's video, are very similar in nature to Crossout. You got Superstorm, King of the Hill mode, and Building mode. I have no idea what's in there, but I haven't really bothered to go in and explore that yet. I kind of want to have an understanding of all the tools and weapons, and also familiarize myself a little bit more with the controls and kind of get a little bit more comfortable with the game. So that is going to be it. Don't want to post too much of the video just yet from the game. just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek here. If you guys like this video, obviously I can make some more. I can go through all the tutorials. You guys can watch them, see how I fail at them, and also complete them. And if you guys are struggling with a video and I've completed it, or vice versa, obviously we can help one another out in that area as well. And once I complete all of these tutorials, I've probably got about 15 left, I guess. No, 14. There we go. 10 out of 24. So 14 left, and I said 15, so that's a pretty good guess. But it's in the upper right-hand corner there. Tells you, so I have 14 more to go. So once I get those done, I will be heading into another mode, and we'll see what happens.